Hi and welcome to Professional Photographer Magazine, our January issue. We've got an interesting kind of mix for you going on this month, ranging from a psychologist, we've got 2 or 3 columnists, we've got Mandy Carter talking about some styling things which I think you'll enjoy, movie making with our in-house expert Tom Martin. We also have a couple of business features that are well worth looking at, one in particular talking about income tax and how it's affecting individuals. We've also got an amazing feature about a guy who, if you believe the hype, is selling 6,000 microstock images a day. In fact, his nickname is Mr. Microstock. And he gives us an insight into how he started not that long ago. I mean, the guy's not yet 40 and he's making, well, according to him, there's only Jill Furmanovsky that actually manages to outstrip him in the money ranking. So quite an interesting story and a bit of an eye-opener as well when you look at his images, for the quantity of images that he's selling. Well worth a read, actually, that. For those of those who are really keen on wildlife, and we've had a lot of awards just recently, we've got National Geographic photographer Paul Nicklin, who's just basically telling about his life under the sea and in particular photographing the penguins, the project he's had just recently, photographing penguins underwater, and about going for a specific shot. We've got Canon's 1DX. We've got an MOD photographer who's actually taken this camera, and this is a guy who shoots anything from practice raids in rooms for hostage situations through to the RAF rally team, and he's given it a real workout. This camera. He's a Canon and a Nikon shooter, professionally and personally, so he sees both sides, and that's a fascinating read. Some really good pictures and a definite insight to whether this camera is actually worth having. And I'll let you find out for yourself rather than give it away now. Matt Seed, he's every month taking some pro photo gear. This month he's done us a real treat and shot a lingerie shoot with a mixture of pro photo lighting, and makes a fascinating insight into how you can creatively use gear, balance daylight, balance tungsten, and use flash in there too. What we've also got is, unfortunately, it's the last month for our Photographer of the Year competition that we're actually showing. So this is a little message to say competition ends on the 16th of January. Get your entries in soon over Christmas and we can start the judging process, and we'll have a big party at the end and have a real celebration of for 2012, this year's Photographer of the Year. So wrapping it all up, thanks for reading the magazine throughout 2012. We've got some exciting changes and evolutions and developments for 2013. Stick with us, go onto the website, look at Photo TV. As always, we're really interested in your feedback. We always take it seriously as long as it's constructively critical rather than just critical. And we look forward to a prosperous 2013.